Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Throwing Nix. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
They'll go play action with Nix. They'll roll him out right. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Nix. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Dropped at the 35. Able to display his agility, but not much room to operate. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down. Nix to the air. And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. They'll swing this out to Harvey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Tight end. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw is Nix. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Bo Nix, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw now. Here's Sanders. Being chased out. He can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. John Franklin Myers make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
To throw is Sanders. Under pressure, they got him again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Here's Sanders. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
To throw, here's Nix. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the Broncos' 40-yard line.
Sanders to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Genty. He takes this to the 15. A flashy juke. That got him a couple extra yards. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Sanders. Got his man. It's Thornton. And the Raiders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in the end zone, and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now it's Nix. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That is caught by Vele. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yeah?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
2nd down at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix will get that complete to Vele. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A gain of 6.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this?
He's to the 15. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
4th down, not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, Patton, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Nix. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
27 yards.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Nix from the shotgun. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Nix to throw again. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. That'll be complete to Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
3rd and 6.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. On the give, Genty. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 65 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third. As the ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think they should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
I agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 4. Throwing Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Nix going to give to Harvey. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front. Looks good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
28, Raiders 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. They go play action now. Sanders. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Sanders. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves, Dragon 60.
On play action, here's Shadur. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Nick Bonito in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. Trap 19, trap 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Zamir White, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Nix. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Harrison Smith. But he'll take this back down inside the 20. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And that touchdown is going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Nix to the air. His throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
To throw is Nix. And that's incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so You may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Raiders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
42. Broncos 28.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Ronnie Johnson picks it. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos 34-yard line.
18, back to 60, back to 60. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
To throw is Sanders. Escaping the pressure right. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
A give out of the gun to Genty. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 5. To throw now. Here's Sanders. Flush to his right. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Up the middle. It's Genty. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8.
70, 70, 70. 60 Maverick. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Sanders to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Broncos 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready? Cougar 19. Hey, check that. Go.
On 1st down, it's Genty.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But Nick Bonito not letting him escape there. He was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Once again, it's Genty.
And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Here's Sanders. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Spin around, and he finds Thornton.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Now it's Genty.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Fights through, now a crease. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
84 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run with Genty. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat